samskaras are a result of repeated repetitions of certain patterns and actions and environment. Is there any way, and you yourself said that most often the samskaras are set in our childhood based on the kind of environment we've been given. Now let's assume there's somebody who really wants to work on them, who haven't had the best of the childhood. Is it possible for us to come to a realization and change our samskaras? Is that a possibility even?
That is the beauty of human life and the generosity of the Brahmanda or the universe. There is something called Punarjanma or rebirth. So it's very beautifully said in Shastras that if for all the wrong things that a person has done, committed in the past life, and or for the justice that he wanted that he did not get, when he is suffering from this feeling that justice is not given, there is always injustice in my life, that itself will make him to come back to another life to set right all that was wrong in life. And also wherever justice was not given, he is bound to receive it. So that the accounting, perfect, this Brahmanda, this supreme consciousness is a perfect accountant. And nobody can tamper with it. Nobody can manipulate it. So you come back again and again to many lives only because of these karmas. Both good and bad. You said do good actions also bind you. I say yes. Yes. People don't know about this. Many people come and talk about themselves. They say that they are very generous persons and they are in the habit of giving a lot of donations and always do their good karmas to kind of convince me or to convince themselves that they are good persons. But by doing all this, they don't know what they are heading towards. And when I say this, viewers should not get confused that I am advocating not to do good karmas. No, you have to do good karmas because there is no other way for you not to come back. And your good karmas will definitely give you good fruits. And what are you going to do with those fruits? You have to eat it, no?
Yes.
Otherwise, what is the point in getting those good fruits?
Yeah.
So when can you eat it? Only when it is ripe enough. So it can be ripe enough in this life or coming future lives. So you'll have to come back. If somebody says that person is born with a silver spoon in the mouth, it's a way of saying. No?
Yeah, they're born with privileges.
So they are very proud about it. But they don't know that because of that they have come back to life. And interesting part is, it's not going to be all the time good karma that's going to be the phase of their life. Because everybody's life is a mixture of good and bad.
Correct.
And then and there you have deposited it in the bank as FDs. So if you have deposited in the month of June for a year, if you go and ask for the money in January, they will not give.
Yeah.
You will have to wait until next June, last day, 31st of June, and 1st of July only you can claim it. Maturity value.
Yes.
Karmas work like this. So you have to wait until that day of good karma, bad karma, and when they go out of your life, when they take an entry into your life, everything is understood and advised in the system of knowledge called astrology. All this talks about planetary movements, and Shani or Saturn is a frightful planet.
Yes.
Right? So when we talk about Shani Maharaj, he is addressed as Maharaj.
Yes.
Because he plays such a dominant role in everybody's life. We are frightened because he is talking about our karmas. And the way Shani period can be distracted further by Rahu and Ketu. They are shadow planet. They don't have their own existence. So we feel terrified about this. Ultimately, what astrology is talking about? Your own karmas that you performed in your past lives, which you have deposited as vasana, they are residing in you, and the planetary movements reflect your personal life. Why are you afraid of karma? Why are you afraid of Shani? Don't you? Because you are ignorant about what Shani can do, because it's related to your karmas. Because you are ignorant about karmas, you don't know, you are afraid of Shani. But Shani actually in astrology is treated as Maharaj because he is the only one an excellent taskmaster who can bring you onto the path of spirituality.
Wow.
So when we say, Ashtamadaya or what is that, 7 years of
Yes, Shani.
Shani period and all that, that is the period where he sits in his office. That is your own planet.
Hmm.
And then when he makes that as his office, how powerful he is. He will make sure that whatever the punishment you need to receive for all that you have done have to be given mercilessly.
Hmm.
And then while wrapping up the office, because he won't stay with you always, because he has to go to the next planet,
Yeah.
then if you are very careful about Shani Maharaj, and he would condone your actions and the fruits. So while going, if he's happy with you, he will give very good fruits called spiritual upliftment. Also success in life and all that, for which you have been wondering why I lost the job for 6 years, 7 years, and why I don't have money, or why this divorce, why it has to happen in my life. For everything, Shani Maharaj can give you beautiful answer, provided you understand what exactly are the planetary movements and not just reject it as a blind faith or superstition.
Oh, you put it so beautifully.
My guru has told me, whatever you experience, out of that experience only have to speak. So when you speak, it has to be out of your direct experience. Then only it can reach the listener. If you put on something and then speak, it will not reach, because it will not have that Shakti, the power or the energy in what you speak. Then you are bound to speak only the truth. That truth comes out of your experience.
True.
Yeah, done.
Would it be right to say that when you feel like you are suffering a lot in life, it's good to surrender to the process rather than throwing blame here, there, and everywhere, and just say that, well,
Obviously.
this is a result of everything I have done, and I'm
if
in
you try
surrender.
to throw blame on others, you are collecting more karmas,
karma.
negative karmas.
And at the end of it, like, there's this beautiful term that we use in psychology, which is called post-traumatic growth. It almost feels like when you're going through that period, towards the end of it, there's always a gift, there's always a learning, there's always a transformation that's
You
waiting
must
for
have
you.
observed that only through pain
Yes.
our consciousness can evolve,
Yes, that is true.
not through everything when it's cozy.
Yeah, like
in
we
life.
say in biology that evolution happens at the brink of extinction. When you're at the brink of dying and perishing is where evolution happens, where growth happens.
This is what exactly is Chinnamasta
Yes.
Sri Vidya Tantra,
Yes.
where death is honored and celebrated,
Yes.
so that your consciousness expands.
I just had chills all over my body when you said that.
Chinnamasta is my favorite.
Mine too. Beautiful.